breath. Have you ever wondered why we still know our past? Not everything was written by kings. Not all knowledge was protected by power. Some things exist today only because one ordinary person refused to stop when the world decided they no longer mattered. This is the story of such a person. Story Part 1. Return to the 9th century. Europe was drowning in war and chaos. Cities burned. Libraries were looted. Ancient books were seen as worthless in a world that only cared about survival. While armies fought for power, knowledge disappeared day by day. At the edge of that collapsing world, there stood a small, isolated monastery. Inside a narrow room under weak candlelight, an old monk sat silently at a wooden desk. He had no fame, no students. No one even knew his name. Each night, he carefully copied ancient lines of text, letter by letter. His hands trembled from age and cold. Outside, the world continued to fall apart. Inside that small room, there was only the quiet sound of ink touching paper. Story Part 2, 4:30. No one paid him. No one watched. No one promised these pages would ever be read. Some said, "These books no longer matter." But he kept writing, because he understood one thing: if no one preserved them, they would vanish forever. Time passed. Those fragile pages were hidden, carried through migrations, nearly burned, forgotten in damp cellars. And yet, they survived. Centuries later, when the wars faded, when humanity began asking questions again, those manuscripts were reopened, and from them, knowledge returned. 43540, lower tone. No one knows who first preserved those texts. No signature, no recognition, only faded handwriting and patience repeated night after night. History loves great moments, battles, heroes, dates that change the world. But history rarely speaks about small moments that happen in silence. The moment someone decides not to quit. The moment someone continues even when no one is watching. Ending 540, 620. Perhaps that old monk never imagined his work would shape the future. Perhaps he simply thought, if I don't do this, no one will. And sometimes that single thought is enough to change everything. If today you are building something quietly, learning, preserving, creating, without recognition, remember this: the world still exists because of people history never named. And perhaps you are one of them.